Hey everyone, we back at it again. I'm home alone. Sometimes like I don't be feeling good, and I just like when I take my medication, and if I start to feel good, I make the most out of my day because like sometimes I will have like weeks or months where I just can't do anything. All right, that's just that. That's it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is gonna be a favorites of my decor around the house. I just picked out some random stuff that caught my eye at the moment. I have a lot. I'm telling y'all, when I hoard stuff, like I really be doing it. It's over the years and stuff. Like you know what I mean. I try to look for deals, things like that. So these are all gonna be. I'm all over the place. My house does have it like a main theme, like it's Halloweeny. I like dark furniture, stuff like that, but there are other elements sprinkled throughout that makes it a little bit different, earthy, like Asian inspired, because if you don't know, like we grew up in Chinatown, my grandpa was Filipino, stuff like that. So with that said, let's start out with a piece that was passed down from my dad. Now I do have two of these. It's like kind of like the traditional old school style of like dragon that you will see in like Asian cultures, like the carvings and stuff like that. The blue is just so striking and it's so different in my house, but it blends in with my decor somehow. So I have this one and its twin. They chill, okay? Well, let's see. I have two more dragons. They happen to be candles. That is like a ceramic, I believe, a glass ceramic. I'm not really sure which one. But either way, it's very breakable if you drop it. This was fun vintage shopping. Like these pieces I'm showing you, you'll probably never find. And I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you exactly where. I can tell you exactly where I got some of them, but I don't know if they'll be available. They have been found over the years, so I'm just showing you like unique pieces around my house that I have collected. A dragon candle. Like how much work do you have to put into like molding this? And this is like super old. I got this like vintage shopping. Pink is not usually my color, but it just like it spoke to me. It spoke to me, if you know what I mean. And by the way, I'm sorry for my first video. I told you it was gonna be a little socially awkward. I'm more myself now. Like, I'm not tripping up on my words. I'm not like saying 27,000 times in 1 minute each sentence. This me, this real. I'm not holding back my accent no more. Like, I'm not going. It just felt too formal. Cause I'm used to like playing around just on Instagram, being myself, on TikTok, short videos. I'm not used to this. I haven't done this in like 10 years, so just let me get back into the groove. We're gonna be all right. This is one of those candles that melts down, and it has a skeleton type thing. It's made out of like metal that doesn't melt, and then you can keep the skeleton version after it melts down. Believe it or not, I have a pink unicorn type one that stands alongside him. It's funny for me not being into pink, and then I have some pink in my house. What else? Let me show you some things that are wooden in my collection. So I believe I found this at Target. It didn't come with this. This is all like twine and just made out of wood. It's a star. I just look at it as a star. It's a star. And I wrapped a lepidolite pendulum around it, like the top, so it just hangs there. Like, it's on my dresser usually. I don't know why I just found this like awesome when I found it. I like anything carved out of wood or made like with wooden sticks. I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. Following with wooden things. This I found at Ross. I'm an elephant girly. So I like dragons, elephants, and stuff like that. I have a lot of those around my house. This was at Ross for probably like $7. $7. I just like the contrast. It's so cute. Elephants are like a big thing in like Asian culture too, so I don't know. Another thing, I found this on Amazon, so I don't know if you look up wooden dragon carvings, he might pop up. I don't know if it'll be, there's great detail in this, like you can see the whiskers, the teeth, the claws, like it's scary real. All of the scales, the tail, everything, like right down to his eyeballs. Hello, like where do you find people that do this? Where are y'all? Come teach me. I want a widow with wooden shit. Widow. Another piece from Ross. I have quite a few of these, maybe like 4 or 5. I have different ones, skull ones, creepy ones, whatever. This one was at Ross, again, probably for like under $10, something like that. I just like how it had this middle piece. You know what I'm saying? I like the color. I'm into like, you know, earthy tone colors too. Cute. Just gonna do another glass piece since like I collect like vintage glassware, and this one is like just one of the little unique pieces that I have around the house. I have like a little glass board for my sister, and it has like 9 squares. I have a different version of like this in every square, and they are all very different. Some of them are crystal clear, some of them are cobalt blue, some of them have handles, some don't, some look like goblets, some look like little shot glasses, but they're really not. This one is the most odd one to me because it has like 3 handles, and the color is just amazing. It's like this ambery orange. It's really ornate. Flowers, and the way the little pedestals, maybe like whatever, the little clawfoot down at bottom. It just speaks to me. I love vintage pieces. Love it, love it, love it. I have 2 Shein pieces. You're gonna get a kick out of this dude. Like, I think he's made out of wood too, but he's like a little bobblehead. His teeth, because that's how he looked like he would talk. His teeth. And he's like a skull snail, and just the colors and the like stare, like he's staring into your soul. It's like, it's creepy, but like amazing. I think I have 2 of these. 2. I was that obsessed that I bought 2 of these wacky little, and they were cheap. Shein. I also got this dude from Shein. It's a gnome. This doesn't exactly super match my decor, but it definitely matches my personality. You know what I'm saying? I put him on top of one of my crystal shelves in my meditation space. He's just calming to me, like calm. Also got this from Ross. It's marble carved from like India. I don't know how they intertwined like different pieces. I still have this sticker that says where it was made. And this is super heavy. It sits on my coffee table. I think this was literally $6. $6. Okay. Let me show this last one. This one I kind of made with, like, for myself with bits and bobs that I found around different craft stores over the years, and then I just ended up like had different things around and put it together. So I found this vase, vintage actually. It's not from a craft store, vintage. The marbles in it are from a craft store. The 2 black roses, craft store. this, I just put it for a pop of color. Craft store. This was also from a craft store. I think it was from Joann's. Like all the rest of the stuff is from like Joann's or Michael's. This actually isn't even a flower. It's a hair clip. I just clipped this one onto one of the stems. That's a hair clip. I don't really got no hair, so I got no other use for it. Hair clip. Okay. I can't use a hair clip and I can't do a hair flip. I could pretend though. I could pretend all day. Okay, this is a little bit dusty. Don't mind. I have so much stuff to dust all the time. Like I forget to dust everything. This is a cast iron cauldron. Also from Amazon. You just look them up. They come in different sizes. Whatever. Comes with a lid. I don't even know what I have in here. I have tiny little skulls from like a craft store that I used to use as decor, like in a bowl. I just had a bunch of them. Those are leftover ones. Like I don't know what happened to the rest. And then what do y'all call these? Like I have a panda, again Asian inspired, and like where it keeps getting smaller and smaller. This was huge. So it had like about at least 30. It went down to like 30 and smaller size. You can't, the smallest one is like this small, and it's still hand painted. I also got this off of Amazon. If I can remember what they're called. Y'all know, if you look it up, like the dolls that open up and keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller. This used to be way bigger, but I decided to just keep the small version with all the small ones in it, and I got rid of the bigger ones and donated that because it was I have too much stuff. But you should have seen it. You could open it down and it was like 30 pandas by the end when you got to the end. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This is the next piece, also a purchase from Amazon, I believe. It's a Grim Reaper. Like, look at all the detail again. I don't know what this is made out of. Probably like a resin, because it's not plastic. It's definitely resin. And his little, what do you call that? I'm gonna just call it like a sheath for now. Like his, you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let me stop acting a fool. And the last thing, because I don't want this video to be super long and annoying, because I know when people ramble, people don't like that. Like I said, I use crystals as decor sometimes. I do use them for like meditation, but I also use them for decor. And this is one of my bigger, expensive skulls. It's anatomically correct. It's carved like that. Like, it's not as big as a real human skull, but it's like most like one. This is Picasso Jasper. I love the patterns, like Picasso Jasper, like every piece is just so different. And I have about like I think 4 of these skulls. I have them in candles too, like throughout the house in different sizes, but I have 4 actual crystal ones, like authentic crystal ones. So, and that's gonna be it, because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. I just wanted to show you like all different sides of me. I like vintage, Asian inspired. I like the creepy, spooky, crystals, wooden carvings, you know, like earthy stuff. I'm all over the place. Like I said, like I'm like most of my family. We're all eclectic, and we're not just like into one style, one certain thing. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you like this video. If you guys want me to just do like favorites every so often or collections, like I said, just keep leaving me suggestions. I'll keep coming up with videos, different things to do. And that's that. I'll see y'all later. Bye.